Deep in Dartmoor's forest is a monument older than the pyramids of Giza. Today we're walking the entire Assycombe Stone Row. The isolation is part of what makes this place feel so strange. You can walk for ages through the forest and suddenly these stones appear. This is a cairn at the start of the Assycombe Stone Row. You can see some curved stones at the end there, and what would have been the entrance to the cairn there. It's about 120 metres long, and there's 84 stones I counted on my walk earlier. It's Bronze Age, so it's at most it's 4,400 years old. Absolutely blows my mind, that. So it starts with a cairn, well, we believe it starts with a cairn, and it goes down to a blocking stone at the end. So let's make our way down there. Halfway down, it's cut in half by a reeve. That's an ancient or medieval separation of land. So they didn't see much significance in it at the time they did that. So that's the reeve there. Anyway, we're going down to the blocking stone at the end. This was the largest stones in this stone row were re-stood up in the 1890s. Why it was built, who knows? I mean, what do you think? Was it a ceremonial route? Sacred boundary? Place connected to the dead? Certainly one thing is, though, the people that invested in it spent a lot of energy into a monument that still dominates the landscape 4,000 years later. On the way down at the bottom end of this one, there's a roundhouse. Now, if that is connected to this, I wouldn't be surprised. Almost like a parsonage looking after a church, I think. Bitten to death by horseflies. And this is the blocking stone at the end. That's about 4 feet high. Here we are at the blocking stone. And what surprised me most is how quiet it is. You're standing alone among stones that were already ancient when the Romans invaded. That's how old this place is. This is the roundhouse again. Like I say, this is predated to Bronze Age. I mean, these places remind you how much history has been forgotten. The builders left no written record, no explanation, just a line of stones disappearing into the landscape. Halfway back up it again, it's a really steep hill that this is on, so I wonder why it was put on such a steep hill. I think these double stone rows were like avenues for the spirit to wander. Back in the Bronze Age, don't know what they believed in. I mean, we'll never know. But when this was built, there weren't any trees around here. Because these trees in this Fernworthy Forest were only planted in, I think it was 1918. So thank God they didn't obliterate this with it. So what do you think? Ceremonial pathway? Something to do with the dead? Ritualistic? Or just a monument to some famous person at that time? Or what else do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Have you got any theories or ideas about it? This is the cairn at the top of it again. And there you go. Assycombe Stone Row, Fernworthy Forest, Dartmoor. This is the cairn at the beginning of Assycombe Stone Row. That's where the kist was, where the remains would have been. Now I think that large stone there was the capstone to this kist. Right here, that's the kist there. Anyway, yeah, just the world according to Alan.